he's remained 100% committed to this team. It would have been easy for Rupel to throw his name in the transfer portal. He would be a day one starter at any other institution.
Owen wins the opening draw. Syracuse will go to work. It's a Syracuse team coming off its first championship weekend appearance last year since 2000. Here comes Zach Whittier. And now Chris Lyons, one of the two Yale transfers on offense with Leo Johnson. They've got Michael Alexander on defense. Here is Leo Johnson to the right hand and puts it past McCool. He is dynamic, and he and Lyons upgrade the basic fiber of this Maryland offense.
And there's a lot of minutia in the middle of this offensive long stick or a short stick. He's got guts, but when he sees a shorty in Spallina, one and white, it's go time.
If you followed college football this season, Indiana's veteran team, they were the story. They brought in all sorts of older transfers. Same with Maryland. Look,
player. Shot clock resets to 60 since the shot hit the cage. Otto, big first step, and he got the step, and he beats Rupel. We're tied at 1. Ryan Hoddle.
Comes up with this loose ball off the nice, beautiful check by Kaczynski.
And then it's Wyatt Hoddle. He is so fast. Syracuse's quickest player. He's a midfielder when he takes a defensive.
So you're going to pedal. Spanos. This man fell down. Spanos to the middle. Bounce shot, score. He had 4 tallies against the Orange in the semifinals.
In the big boy, wearing the legendary #1 for the first time in his career in 2026. I told you about his feet, man. This guy's 6'5", but what? Reset defensively.
They had some.
Finn Thompson out of the box. Flag down. Thompson to the wing. Spallina. Tied at 2.
Syracuse end-to-end. Roa off the rug. Senior Thompson to senior Spallina. The dome explodes.
Holding up well in their matchups.
Lyons on Bolanino. Good defense here by Syracuse. Now Spanos. 10 to shoot. That's going the other way.
Nice D. They love it here in their dome. Fans on their feet.
Helen Marie. Here comes Spallina using the pick. Spallina. Whirling, fires and scores! Music will play, and Spallina will whirl.
This ball, and Quint Spallina does not have Schaller on him. It's a get-out-of-jail card, and it's go time.
That was a winning pick. I mean, you talk about a smash pick. Allows Spallina to curl right-handed to dead center, and Rupel's got no shot.
Spanos size advantage. Spallina falls down. Gardner can't handle the pass. Flag down with 2 on the shot clock. And Gardner gets sandwiched.
Be careful.
On the perimeter.
He's matched up with Trey Fleece, an all-conference player at UMBC last year. Hoddle with that quick first step, and he scores. 3 straight multi-goal games to open the season for Ryan Hoddle.
They're daring him to do it, Q. Daring him to beat
that. This angle, you'll see how tight that shot is. It goes right off the hip of the goaltender, the righty goaltender. Hoddle, he's small, he's speedy, he's a star right now.
Now Stamos. Final ticks, and time runs out. McCool made the kick save anyway. An impressive Marthy, Roa, and Thompson, the midfield. Tyler McCarthy stings the corner. It is 5-2 Cuse.
Years. They're waiting for him to step up. When you talk to coaches, the potential is there. The confidence is paramount in a game like this. To own your...
Hoddle's got 2 goals already and a short stick. He creates for Peyton Anderson. the big 6'2" sophomore from the Poughkeepsie area.
All rise in the dome. Now not quarter production as a Dodger and a scorer. All those eyes are on him now. Now he becomes the passer. Look at all the eyes. The black shirts. It's time to dish and destroy.
Wyatt Hoddle.
Oh, and you know.
Here comes Stovall. With the right hand going low to beat McCool. He is a natural lefty, but it's more than a show-me right hand.
It is. It is. And John Tillman.
Who the heck is that? This big hulking midfielder out of Florida. He played at IMG, and it's taken some time. He's known for his left-handed downhill ability. Initial impression.
That was a Neo from the Matrix viral moment. Here comes Stovall again. That's 2 in a row. So after Syracuse ripped off 5 in a row, 2 straight by Eli.
Right back to left, gives himself enough of an angle here. And McCool guesses low.
Riley Ochoa, 50 in white, never gets his hands on Stovall. And Stovall.
More creative finishers in the sport.
I like how Syracuse takes a pause after that extended defensive possession.
Spallina using the pick and a hat trick for 22.
The shot, and he goes high enough off that pick to have completely free mitts.
Rupel never really picked it up. Spallina's stick is hidden by Schaller.
Number 1 versus number 2. Maryland has won 8 straight against Syracuse, all in the Tillman era. Spallina falling down, BTB.
He can do that.
Lyons hesitated, tries to get inside, gets mauled. Ball trickling out of bounds, Syracuse ball.
They love it. They love the D.
Vulnerable. Teammates have to create a safe environment where people who are struggling feel safe to share their tough times.
Well said. McCarthy misses. Plus, we might be into 5 figures tonight.
Upper deck above us is open and filling up. These are knowledgeable lacrosse.
Syracuse has not used the timeout. Final 5 seconds. Empty possession. And they go to halftime with a timeout. I'm not quite sure, Kark, what happened.
Defense in motion, and then they can beat you with their passing game. No assists from Maryland tells the story. They're just not winning matchups.
And Kark, they've been slow to get into their offense. Sometimes in the past, it's been by design. That time they went early, and it worked. I was going to ask you if there needs...
If you are an Ivy League coach, you're tickled pink that those guys hit the road to free up his hands. If he tries to shoot that immediately after the catch, he's got all the sticks in his hands. He fights upstream to
boned, so they've had 1 game under their belt. Syracuse 2. Gardner.
He redshirted last year, was on the scout team. This is...
Leo working on right, got the step, used the speed, and the aim of Artemis for Michael Leo.
Leo.
Lefty cannon in a short memory. This guy will continuously go to the rack, regardless of what that first half looked like. 7 in white was coming to the party, and when he hits, the crowd erupts. The team, yeah, he likes to shoot immediately out of the roll without even looking at the goal.
Maryland cuts it to 8-6.
Yeah, you can feel it.
9:39.
You can feel it.
Left in the 3rd.
Things are changing.
They're changing. So he's kind of out of his comfort zone. He's used to playing guys up top in the offensive set. And Urksa spins him. And once he spins him, Chazinski can't close the gate.
Stovall sets that pick.
If I'm Maryland, I'm setting some picks on Filardi. 47 and white. He looked uncomfortable dealing with the pick game. This is a guy who's been out of lacrosse for a little while after playing football. I know he's super talented, but the pick game will be
Spouse cranks and scores. It's a 1-goal game. Pendulum swinging to Maryland.
High bouncers will go in the dome.
The second slide is not there. And when Spanos gets all that time and room and a little giddy up, it's turn and rake for McCool.
Maryland's face-off adjustments. I alluded to it in the first half. Historically, absolutely on point.
Feet inside, behind the back, around the waist. Ball dying to the end line. It goes to Syracuse.
8 at halftime.
Finn Thompson had a look. It's backed up. Here's Leo, weaving through the defense. Leo, the machete dodge and the score.
Just getting started.
Pressure, and then shift his stick forward. It's the extra step, it's the guts to get to the middle of the field. It's pay dirt, and the dome.
For Spallina. Eric Kohler, Maryland's best short stick D-midi. Terps not sliding. Finally help coming too late. Spallina with his fourth.
Ouch. Offhand. Top cheddar.
Left-handed outside the hash, and the accuracy is uncanny.
What he does is he sticks the matchup. I thought that Maryland would slide early and Spallina would. Schaller here, playing the contact game. You don't want Spallina getting above goal line extended. You got to fight that battle right here. Just gets him high, and his hands, too, are separated.
PLL last summer was one of the best goalies in the league.
One of the best rookies in the league.
It's the goalie of the year in the PLL.
This game goes a long way for Rupert.
Tried the quick stick.
Because nothing is harder than what he's dealing with right now.
I would agree. The starter. He's the guy. He's officially replacing Logan.
Spallina puts his body into his defender, shoots low, and Rupert denies that one.
Is at Albany tomorrow. Silas, Richmond, and the Great Danes.
Top 5 pick in the PLL draft.
That's going to be a flag. The ball trickles in. The goal is good. A little serendipity by the Terps. And now the officials get in there.
Inside roll, hooked and held. McCool flops and pays the price. Just Urksa spinning. Wow, great body control.
Urksa credited with his second goal of the quarter.
I'll tell you, that's the second.
There's Peyton Anderson. Tries to get inside. Flag down. No signal if the goal was good. It looked like Rupert made the save.
Syracuse won.
Maryland, 100%, and a no goal.
Syracuse 0 for 2 with the extra man tonight. Michael Alexander, former All-Ivy League selection.
Heavy shot. There's fast shots, and that's a heavy shot.
Whittier to the cage, intercepted by McCool. We go to the fourth quarter. Syracuse with a 2-goal lead on Maryland. Weekends, February 27th to March 8th. You can stream it exclusively on the ESPN app.
Logan McNaney, Maryland Terp.
Stovall with a hat trick and a 4-point game for the Terps. And we've got a 1-goal game here at the Dome.
Future pro from Florida, Elijah Stovall, IMG, 10 goals last year. But boy, man, this game has slowed down. We've seen him dodge lefty. We've seen him righty. We see him from behind the net. We see him from the wing. There's nothing he can't do.
Leo against Fleece, the UMBC transfer. Leo to McCarthy. Had a great look. Turned away.
Logan McNaney will be in goal for the Outlaws, who's coaching at Maryland. Charlotte North shooting a zillion miles per hour.
Spallina using the pick. Trying to get topside on Schaller. Whips it With McCarthy having the backup.
I thought he could have just shot that lefty, though.
He's got all the tricks.
His father was a crease man. Extraordinaire.
Maryland's all-time leading goal scorer when he graduated. And broke hard on cue to give Syracuse a 2-goal.
Dad didn't have that range either.
Now Joey Spallina, a 4-goal evening. He continues to close in on Mike Powell's all-time points record. McEntee, shot altered, and that one way too high. Shot clock at 2. At 1, I don't know if Rowan knew how much time was left, and we're going to get a timeout. So Gary Gate calls a timeout.
It's a great timeout because you get all your personnel. All your defensive personnel now gets on the field.
You can sense it. Stovall switches hands. Fires with the right. McCool the save. Rebound loose. Leo Johnson limping after the play. They are offsides. No flag. Time expires. Syracuse knocks off #1 Maryland for the biggest win of the Gary Gate era.
Klein, right? If you want to relaunch the program, if you're Joey Spallina and these seniors, the reality though is this is a